so hopefully this works out, because this is like the fourth time I'm trying to record your videos, so let's give this one, hopefully it works out. Alright, so this video is for Virgo suns, or for anyone that has Virgo on the natal chart, as well as anyone that was drawn to the title of this video, okay? Yeah, I do three. I'm not even going to go into that right now. I just want to get right into your video. So, I don't usually pull cards for, like, these kind of cards for the weeklies, but I don't know why I was just drawn to. And the two cards that I pulled for you were Angel Therapy and Nurture. So maybe there's like one of your ancestors, or somebody that's passed, or maybe one of your guides, or somebody's with you. They're just really saying this, that they're there for you and they're here for you maybe during a rough time. I haven't even began to look through your readings, but let me read the cards. It says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. And then Nurture, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So maybe you're nurturing some kind of project. It doesn't have to necessarily be a child. It could just be something that you're birthing, like a project or a business or something. So let's get right into it, I guess. So where are you right now, Virgo? So we have the Sun card, and we have a Two of Swords, which is a very odd combination. To be honest with you, I've never really seen these two together like this. So your overall energy, or where you're at right now, maybe you're trying to create something, because they both have their hands up, and they both kind of look like the same. You know what I'm saying? It's both like, you get what I'm saying. Maybe you're trying to just manifest something, and you're just bringing it. It's about giving your issues to the higher universe, or whatever, God, your guides, universe, whatever you want to call it, whatever I honestly think we're all just talking about the same thing. It's just different perceptions of it. But anyways, so it says, a time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude to the divine. So maybe you guys are, you're creating something, and it's a time of success, but you are maybe having to decide to cut something off. That's what I'm getting. You might be fearing you have to cut something off because you're walking into this new path of sunshine, this new chapter in your life. You're fearing you're going to have to cut somebody off, because maybe it's like somebody that you've been friends with for a long time, or somebody that you are in a relationship with, or maybe it's a family member, but you're just sitting here thinking about the fact that you might have to cut somebody off because you have this new beginning. And it's like, well, what are you going to do? You're going to take the old life, or you're going to go towards the new life? So, very interesting so far. Okay. So, what's helping you, or basically like potentials and challenges this week? It's just like, I have to figure this one out. Sorry. Okay, so what I'm getting here is, maybe there has been, there's been some kind of a lot of fighting in the past, and there's been, I don't know, like it's like you're having to turn away from them. There's been a lot of arguments, or just they are very competitive with you and you're having to walk away from them. I'm kind of getting that. It's just focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated, forgiveness of self or others. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings. Now, this could be you, but roles can be reversed, and I honestly think it might be them. I think you might be having to walk away from somebody that is competitive, that's negative. Maybe they're critical of you. It's like you weren't looking for, maybe you just wanted to get along, and it was just like that wasn't a possibility with them, because I'm getting that too. But or maybe you had a fight and you took time away, and now they're coming back and they're trying to offer you something, and you're just not having it. You're just like, no, I kind of, or maybe you're in the decision of, what do I do? And you're thinking, do I leave, or do I ignore them? You know what I'm saying? Do I just not acknowledge this, or do I actually go forward and just keep on moving? And I kind of think it's the keep on moving. I think it might be best for you if that's the case. If you're moving on from something, because I feel like you're stepping into something really nice, but you're having to make a difficult decision on leaving something, so it's a little rough. Now, what's to focus on? Yeah. So you have the dreamer, which is the fool. It says a new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. Okay, so I'm gonna try. I don't usually read reversals, but this card, it like I put it upright and then it flipped. It like I hit it and it flipped upside down. So it really wanted to be upside down. So upright, it's somebody who they have came home from battle. You know, they've had a lot of. They've gone through a lot, but they have came out successful, or they came out successful, and now they're just thinking about the past and thinking about everything that happened and their victories. But I feel like with it upright, what am I saying? With it reversed, I feel like I'm like in the middle of getting a message. I'm getting that you guys are. I feel like it should be this way first off. I feel like if you're gonna go back to that person, I feel like they're just not. They put themselves in situations that just end up hurting themselves, or they just don't have their shit together. So it's like, you going back to them is kind of like a death sentence, not like legitimately like I'm not saying like actually a death sentence. I'm saying like it's just bringing you back into old bad habits and bad patterns, or the thing is that we don't realize how receptive we are of energy and how it can change us and affect us. And the thing is that maybe this person is somebody that just has like a bad energy around them, or maybe it used to be good but now it's just like constant frustration or fighting, and going back to them or just trying to make it work out with them is just not. It's going to cause more issues down the line. It's like the battles were over when the card is upright, but with it upside down or reversed, it's like the battles are ahead if you go back to this. So that's not good. Your past, it's like you went back to them before. I feel like it's like going back and forth, and you're trying to offer something, you're trying to make things right, you're trying to do things better, and it's just like not working out. It's like you're trying to charge forward with them, and I feel like I don't know, I just feel like you in the past I don't know, maybe I feel like for some reason I'm getting that they look at you as some item, like they're only gonna come. I don't know why, but it's like they're only gonna come back if they're like when you have money. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it says, but it's in the past card. The past, this section. Chariot. It's a Cancer card. Maybe you had a lot of love for them and you always wanted to give something, and you saw them like they had such potential, they had such a opportunity, but now I don't know. Let me get one more card for that. I keep like give me some clarification. God, ancestors, God, just give me some clarification. Yeah, but I feel like with this it's saying, because it was reversed, so I feel like even though it's in the past, this is the future, because if it's the past and it's reversed, it's opposite, so it would be like the future. You going back to this person is going to lead to a lot of conflict. I don't know, it says stand up for yourself and your beliefs, have confidence, challenge those in powers, but also choose your battles wisely. Maybe for some of you it's like you're going to be battling because you'll be getting the spotlight and this person might be jealous, because the Seven of Wands is very much like someone who has worked hard and has gotten recognition. And if you see it, is it on this? No. If it is. They, one of them is like admiring or even maybe criticizing them. The other one is riding with them. So it's like somebody's with you. It's like you have to choose which friends are with you, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like going back to this person, it's gonna lead to conflict. It's gonna lead to somebody that's eyeing you down. You know what I'm saying? You see how he's eyeing him down in that card. I'm not. These are the same cards, just different decks. But it's very much like, I feel like you, since this card was in reverse, and I'm saying this like the fourth time. I feel like it's just very much that if you repeat the past of trying to offer them again an opportunity, it's gonna lead to more conflict between you two. Maybe they just don't want your help. Maybe they just don't want to be helped, or they just don't want an opportunity to be presented to them. They want to fight. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, so your strengths is you walking away and starting a new idea. Okay, your strengths, it says, with the Eight of Cups, he's leaving something that no longer serves him, that doesn't fulfill him. Maybe you've tried and you've tried and you've tried, and it's time to just put the final nail in the coffin and walk away. That's always what I get with this, at least with this deck, the Ace of Swords. It's very much like just putting the last nail in the coffin and walking away. But it says, what's your strengths? It says brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out, communicate clearly and consciously, remain objective. Don't try to be so emotional with this. You know what I'm saying? You might love somebody, but if they're somebody that's just gonna bring conflict in your life, like, maybe it's just time to let it go. It's scary. You didn't really think it was gonna be like that, but maybe it's time to let it go. Okay, now, near future. Maybe you're sad about this. I feel like the Page of Cups with this, she's very sad. She's just kind of thinking about things. She's, in her head. So it's like the near future is, it's gonna make you a little sad, this separation. I'm feeling this, and I feel like it's kind of, even though it's gonna be hard, it's really going to build you up, and honestly, the Strength card, she's controlling her emotions. She's controlling that passion. Okay, she's in control of it because she knows that things can get out of hand if it's not being controlled. It's not so I feel like it's talking about controlling your emotions, but not just fighting your emotions just a little bit. Even though you want to go back to this person, I feel like it's gonna you have to build up the strength to do things without them. I think that might be it. Maybe I'll get something else while I read this, but I'm kind of getting that energy. Yeah, it says sensitive, open-hearted, inexperienced, moody, messages regarding relationships, new emotional experience, a romantic encounter, social invitations or events, heightened psychic abilities. So your near future is, you're just getting messages about this relationship. You're kind of like seeing things without the rose-colored glasses on, and it's like heightened psychic abilities. You're starting to understand that maybe right now isn't the time for you to. Maybe you guys need to do some growing. Maybe they need to do some growing. Maybe you need to do some growing. Okay. Now, this is bothering me. For the, basically like the suggested approach towards this is very much being in control of your finances, worrying about your shit, really, being that Knight of Page, the Knight of Pentacles. He's planning out his future. Okay. So the suggested approach towards this is to start planning towards your future. Leave the fighting behind Leave the childness behind. Okay, drop the swords, walk away, leave it in the past, okay? It says, loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details, wait for the perfect timing, a guardian angel or someone who watches over you. Yeah, I'm just getting that you guys have to just you have to really pay attention to things with this person. You know, is this the type of person that you would want? You know, do they align with your beliefs? Do they align with where you want to go in life? Or do they constantly want to fight? Do they constantly want to bicker? You know? So the suggested approach is to leave that behind and start just focusing more on planning your finances out. Okay. So what you need to know are just the environment around you. Yeah, the environment around you. It's things are being balanced in your life and you're kind of being sad about things, but you know, there is stuff behind you. You still have things, you know, you're not completely gone. You know, you're focusing on all this stuff but that you've lost, but the thing is that if you take these cups, you know, take all the potential, because you don't have these relationships anymore, but if you take them, you cross the bridge of your emotions and you get over here, you can fill these up with new liquids, new friends, new things to drink, you know, new things that will satisfy you. But you kind of have to, you know, you're going towards balancing your life more. You're going towards cutting out what no longer serves you, and not doing it because you want to be petty, but doing it because it's just what's for the best. It's hard, you know, but she still has to have it. She still does it. Even though it's hard, she still has to do it, you know. It's just what it is. It's what's for the best, you know. What you need to know is that you turning your back towards this, it's like endings and new beginnings. It's kind of just, well, actually, no, sorry. Well, yeah, kind of. It's, well, let me rewind just 5. Okay. What you need to know is that with you turning your back, okay, it's going to lead to a whole new world. It really is. It's like, you have to lean on what you have that's, you know, that you have, what you got, you know, what's sturdy in your life, what's reliable, and start like going towards a new world. It says a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment, spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. You know, what you need to know is that this is the energy that you're kind of going into right now. It's like just focusing on creating a new reality for yourself, or just a new situation, whether it's love, friendships, a career, whatever it is. It's very much of just leaving something old because it's not fitting into this world. It's not fitting into your new world, you know. Who knows what happens down the line, but right now, you're watching this video today, okay? They're not fitting into your world that you're going towards. So maybe it's some time apart, it's going to be good. And if you listen to my advice, or if you listen to what this reading is saying, and you kind of leave, you're going to go towards success, okay? It's almost like you go towards, sorry, can you even see this? It's like you ride towards your success. I feel like this is almost like the Knight of Wands, but I'm talking about this card. I feel like this card, it's almost like the Knight of Wands, but the thing is that you're not even the Knight of Wands, because he already had a victory, so you're already winning in life. You're already getting forward in life, and this person, it's like they're just maybe eyeing the shit out of you and just being like jealous because they have maybe just jealous tendencies, or, you know, maybe they have ego, or, you know, just a big ego. We all have egos, but we have to just keep it in check, you know. But yeah, I'm getting that you're just going towards this new beginning. It says motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious, take a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking, keep your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision, don't be sensitive to criticism. I'm definitely getting the keep your eyes on the big picture, okay? Even though it might be a little bit hard to walk away, it's going to really be bringing you into something that's, all these people can't sit on this throne with you. You understand? It's not going to fit. So you got to be sometimes some people gotta boot it off, you know, just what it is. Now, the 3 final cards for you guys. With love, transcendent powder. With love's transcendent power, we can be reborn and redirected. When we open to love, life itself, and feel newer, more alive, more magical, and more meaningful. So, even though you're ending this new, this chapter or whatever you're going on, this relationship, this job, understand that there's a lot more going towards you, and still, don't shut yourself off to new people and new ideas and new love and don't block yourself off. Second card says, all greatness teeters on whether a would-be hero overcomes the terror within and advances regardless. It's going to be scary to go without them because it's very comfortable. We're creatures of habit, and, change. All change is scary. All change is not scary, but all change is, it's always a little bit difficult because it takes time to get used to it. It's something new. And it says, finally, we should not fear an obsession for building a great free life. Listen, at the end of the day, you gotta, what's that term? It's like you gotta cut off something for something. Basically, I don't know, I forget. But it's just, saying that sometimes you gotta make some cuts, to continue moving forward. It's just what it is. It's not personal, but it's either, you're going to be dragged down by their negative energy and their negative, their nastiness and the fighting and the bullshit, or you're going to just keep going forward and doing better and just, living your life and having it be what you want instead of trying to keep going back and forth with this person, trying to give them an opportunity, trying to help them out when really it's just going to be leading to more conflicts, okay? Don't even do it to yourself. Okay, Virgo, if anything in this video helped you out or I said anything that related to you and you are feeling generous enough to help out my channel, please do thumbs up this video. If you want to give me a tip, I'm a college student and I'm not going to be mad about that, so that's all in the description box. If you want any of my decks, that's also in the description box that I use. And yeah, I post your videos 3 times a week, so subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified for that. And yeah, that's it, Virgo. I'm going to be seeing you next time for your career and then later on in the week for your love. But that is all for today, Virgo. I really appreciate you being here, and especially if you stay till the end. And listen, you gotta go forward. You just gotta move forward. It is what it is. It is what it is, Let's just keep moving. All right. See you later, Virgo.